Yes.
I have like no response to this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay. Dude, like really thank you for the answering the questions. I really appreciate just gonna ask you a couple simple questions, just wondering what you think about certain ethics things, Is that
Alrighty
cool?
then. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So, so it's an project on animal rights and like how far people take it. So, like the first thing would be, how do you feel about like dog fighting, where people bet money on, dogs ripping each other apart?
What the hell? Okay, it's gonna get this graphic.
Yeah, yeah. So like, people have monetary incentive and also people like seeing it. Do you think that it's like prohibited in a lot of places? So I'm just wondering how you feel about that. Do you think that that is wrong?
I
Hello?
never really thought of it. No, I have no clue. I feel like it's a little bit wrong.
You think it's wrong? Why
Yeah,
would that be?
because it's pretty much. Well, technically it's natural. No, it isn't. Uh, it's their own pet fighting another person's pet.
But is it only because they own that animal, or is it because like it's like you don't need to have them fight there? These animals are suffering, that kind of thing, or is it just because you own the animal?
Because they're suffering.
Mhm. So yeah, okay. So because like for example, let's see, someone wants to kick their dog. They're like annoyed at their dog, and they just like kick it for fun, right? You wouldn't think that that is cool, right?
No.
Would you say you're like generally against animal abuse?
Yeah, I'm against animal
Mhm.
abuse.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the next one would be something like Seaworld. Are you familiar with Seaworld?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for example, in Seaworld, we have these dolphins and these orcas and like these like small swimming pools when they would normally just swim for kilometers and kilometers in the wild, and now they're just like depressed in these small swimming pools. Like, how do you feel about that?
But aren't they rescued?
No,
Really?
no, they're not rescued. They're captured. So they're there not because they're in danger. They're not there because of rescue. They're not rehabilitating these animals. They're there because of people want to make money. They want to do shows with them. It's not in the best interest of the animal. So, people could, want to try and justify it because they gain money from it. But how is it any different from betting money on dogs ripping each other apart?
They're getting hurt for entertainment.
Yeah, but these animals like dolphins and orcas, they're also getting hurt for entertainment.
In what
They
way?
Yeah, because they're put them in these small space like places. It's the same thing that happens with humans. When you put them in isolation, they will go insane. This is not because of the best interest of the animal. These animals are living shorter lifespans because of that, because of this. Just so we can move on, because just suppose for 1 second that it is the case, that this is not good and healthy for these animals. Do you think it's justified?
I'm leaning more on it's not good for them, and
Mhm.
they should be out in the wild. Yeah, I'm gonna go on that side.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. So the last one would be, since it lately has been coming out for actually long now, the biggest organization in the world has stayed completely healthy on just plants. So, it's becoming clear that it is completely unnecessary to consume animal products, any animal product. So it would just be that would just mean that the reason why people are consuming these animal products and why we're killing animals on a massive scale is just for pleasure and convenience. Do you think that animals that are currently being farmed that they deserve the right to life?
Well, like meat and like
Hmm. Do you think that they deserve the right to life since you don't need meat or animal flesh or their secretions to
uh uh
like let's say, okay, so if you're having difficulty with this answer, then maybe try and think about what is because you have different, sensory pleasure. So if someone, kicking a dog, they can enjoy it because because they like hearing the dog squeal, or they like, seeing blood or something, right? They're getting enjoyment from it. When you eat an animal product that you don't need for the sake of taste pleasure, they're both for pleasure. They're both for entertainment purposes, or that you're doing it, right? So what the question would be, like, what is so different about abusing animals in these other cases from killing and abusing animals in factory farming or animal farming? We put them in like really, small cages, and we castrate them, we artificially
Yeah,
inseminate
yeah,
them,
yeah, I
we
get it. Yeah,
dehorn
yeah,
them, we separate mother calves from cows. We basically torture them. We e-tag them, we transport them. This is, you know,
yeah, I get it. Ooh, this was making me think.
if you think about it, for example, do you know what veal is?
Do I know what?
Do you know what veal is?
Veal.
Yeah, yeah, veal.
Uh,
It's baby cow flesh.
wait,
Like,
what?
yeah, veal is baby cow. It's like literally like a calf. The thing
Oh, now
is, right, is
you're
we're
teaching me things that I didn't even think of.
yeah. I mean, like, look, for example, in the dairy industry. Do you know why? Do you know why cows produce milk?
God damn it! No, I don't even want to know.
They
You
produce
ruined it
milk
for me.
because they get pregnant. The milk was produced for the calf. You're not a baby cow, bro.
Yeah, I just drink plant milk. I think it's pretty good. Plant milk's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like we have so many plant milks now. Like
Platinum.
oat milk, like rice milk, cashew milk, all these other milks. You want to drink like baby cow's milk. It's pretty weird, huh?
I don't know though, man. Like, what else would they be doing if we weren't using them though? Like, that's what they're here for, right? I mean, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like this is like if you want to take like an actual scientific position, they're not here for anything. They just evolved to be here. Then they're here with us, not for us, right? So we are forcibly breeding them into existence, and then we're exploiting them. But this is like a completely unnecessary process. Like we can breed humans, such as we were breeding slaves, but and you could say, oh, they wouldn't be here without me, or what would their purpose be? But like we don't. They can just be here on themselves. We don't need to be involved in this. We don't need to exploit them. Is it like, will we ever think, if we're just gonna breed humans, that it's okay if we're gonna breed humans for consumption or for slavery, ever gonna be okay? Because they wouldn't be here without us, right? Have you ever seen slaughter footage?
Yeah, I have.
How do you feel about it?
It makes me uncomfortable.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Like, did you not like? Okay, I mean, no, actually, to me it makes sense, right? Because we're like, it's not like I wouldn't like this be like, if it was a dog or a cat or a human, I would never like, I would be disgusted, right? And
Yeah.
I am now, after realizing how unnecessary the process is, that there's nothing like objectively different. We're just putting our values onto these animals, that certain animals are to pet, so like, be nice to, and other ones are to stab. When there's no difference between them. Well, if you see how they slaughter, it's disgusting. Just think about it, right? If it isn't unnecessary, how is it any different from any other animal abuse that people derive pleasure from? Yes.
I I have like no response to this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay. Dude, like, really, thank you for the answering the questions. I really appreciate like the honest answers. But yeah, you should definitely look into this, because this is um just compare it to any other atrocity, like any other. Just like, or just compare it to
It
what.
just made you're making me realize a different problem in the world that we already have with, and I was already working on on a different problem. It was goddamn plastic problem.
No, but
waste and all that.
this is a way bigger problem.
But now you're making me realize about goddamn animals now. I'm like, what the hell?
No, just so you know, this is just if you're looking at it from an environmental perspective, this is even way bigger than a plastic problem. If you just want to like think about the environmental thing, animal agriculture uses the most amount of land. So if we're just farming plants, we could reduce our land usage by 76%. It's a number one cause of deforestation, ocean dead zones. It causes like a lot of erosion. It's like it has a huge amount of greenhouse gases that it produced. This is like it's the number one cause of biodiversity loss. And just look at we're overfishing. So for example, they're expecting that in 2048 we're going to see fishless ocean. Like I said, 70 billion land animals. We're killing 3 trillion fish in the ocean. We're completely exploiting like we're just completely like ransacking the whole world.
Damn! Now that's even making the numbers. Oh goddamn!
But yeah, like but the biggest thing is that we're torturing innocent fellow creatures.
Could I ask something here? I'm just like, this is a lot of like information, but what are you actually saying? Like, what are you actually saying to do? Right? What are we supposed to do about it? I don't get it.
He has all the facts.
Yeah. So the number one thing that you can do yourself is to, because you're paying with your dollar. You're saying to these big companies when you buy meat that you want this to continue. So the biggest thing that you can do is stop buying these products. What you can do is just instead of buying, like dairy, like cow's milk, you can just like go with your hand 5 centimeters more and just get the oat milk, or just get like any other products. Like instead of like meat or animal flesh, just get like beans or like or nuts, seeds, and fruits, and because 3 times a day you have the chance to make a difference. And this is how you make a difference, because by you buying these other products, it's creating a demand for more plant products, and you're decreasing the demand for meat products. So without the demand of animal flesh, they won't have anyone to supply for. There's no reason for them to supply animal products if no one wants them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sometimes we're used to doing certain things, but there has to come some change to the world, because there are a lot of bad things happening, and it's only going to change if people are going to be willing to change themselves. Why would you expect the world to change if you're not willing to do it yourself?
What I got from it is that it's just another problem that we need to solve in our on our planet. We already have a whole bunch of things that we need to work on.
Yeah, but you can work on these things at the same time. You can reduce your plastic intake on the same time that you're not consuming or buying for animal abuse, right? So, and the thing is, this is something you can do. This is something in the world that you can change. Do you think that they deserve the right to life? If we don't need it, how else could we see it other than animal abuse? Let me actually send you. You should look this up, because this is like it's a documentary.
I did not expect today to be. I'm just on Discord just chatting. What am I learning today? Oh, animal abuse.
Just think about this. Is the animal's life really worth less than a couple minutes of your taste pleasure? The entire animal's life that went through torture and shit because you want like a couple minutes of taste pleasure. Is that really okay? Just think about it. Just like think about the animal before you do something like that.
You're everything you're saying is true.
Look, just think what the animal had. Like when you think it's hard, just think about what the animal has to go through. What the animal has to go through.
I know.
Its throat had to be slit open and bleed out because you just want a little bit of convenience. Like it just think of any other condition. Aliens come down to Earth and they start farming us, right? Like, and they don't need to. Like, how are they ever
My
going to be justified if they don't need
I'm just like I feel like I just took a clash right now.
to? Yeah, no. Um, Thanks, man. Like, I've kind of been putting you on the spot, so thank you a lot for answering these questions. It's a lot to think about for sure.
Bro, you just fed me the information. I ate all that up.
Yeah, look, just until
Bro, it was spoonful after spoonful, bro. I couldn't even finish chewing.
yeah, like until you think more about it. Instead of if you go out or if you're gonna do something, why not just get the plant-based milk? And even like why not just get the vegan version? So at least what you can do.
Oh yeah, they're making they're making meat patties out of plants.
Yeah.
God damn.
But
And
yeah,
they,
yeah, no, like thanks a lot.
and people say that they taste exactly like the regular meat. So it would be better if we just completely stop getting the meat product and start getting the plant product. You gave me too much information. I'm just like,
That's okay. Just think about it. A lot of people call themselves animal lovers, and they will say that they care about animals, and they might have even rescued dogs, or they might have rescued an animal, or they do charity work, or they do human rights. Yet they pay for the torture and slaughter of these other innocent animals, and it's really sad. And people, a lot
most
of
people
people are
don't
just
even know it's
disconnected.
happening though.
Yeah, yeah, people don't know that's happening. It happens behind closed doors. Just check this out on YouTube. Farm to fridge.
Man, I
It's a
don't
ten.
want to
It's
see.
10 minutes. It's 10 minutes. It's just 10 minutes. Look, just okay. Like,
Was it
do
made
me
8 years
do
ago?
I just do me one like just do me one tiny favor. Just watch it actually right now, and let me know what you think. I would
Disturbing
be so
content.
grateful.
Watch it.
I would be
Okay.
so grateful if you watch this right now. I double dog dare you right now.
It's 11. You liar. It's 11 minutes
Okay,
and 50
it's
seconds.
11 minutes. It's like it's really bad that this happens, but it's even more sad that there's no one to watch it. There's no one to care.
I don't think my stomach can handle.
Come on, okay, I can watch it together with you.
No, it's not. It's not gonna help.
Just think about it this way: if it's not good enough for you to watch it, is it really good enough for you to eat it?
You're really gonna do me like that?
Sorry, I don't want to force you. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is up to you. To watch it or not. I think like people should watch because they should be like aware of what they're paying for, right?
Have you seen The Matrix? Do
Yeah, I've
the
heard about
first
it. I
Matrix?
haven't watched it though.
In the beginning of the movie, just Morpheus offers his hands out, and he's like, "Okay, Neo, you can take the red pill or the blue pill." And I mean, who watching that would have just been like, just take the blue pill, wake up, and movie's over. Like that would have been like, why would you not want to just to know? Like, why would you not want to be informed?
Watch, I'm gonna go to my fridge right now. I'm gonna be like, what is there to eat? Everything's gonna look nasty.
You got this, bro. Hell yeah. Rise up.
You can get like literally everything. Ice cream, pizza, anything. So
Ice cream.
yep. Soy milk ice cream. It's good. It's really good.